You have a way of making me sweat when you walk in the room. My heart skips a beat. And who said that you could sweep me away? I stumble over all I long to say to you. Try and look away, but I feel you deep inside of me. I drift asleep to find you in my dreams. Tell me, is it real? 'Cause I wake up feeling like it is.
Ads are starting. Dylan will continue the conversation after the ads are over. Thank you for supporting the stream.
the song. Waiting for the song. Waiting for the song. Waiting for the song. Waiting for the song to go down, to go down, to go down, to go down.
There goes the channel. ITT Tom just raided with 22 pairs of eyes. Welcome in, raiders.
Waiting for the song.
Thank you for the 21 long months of subscribing, Yellow. They said, dang Automod has it in for me.
Welcome on in, Raiders. It must be Tuesday or Wednesday. See? Apparently my brain is not with it today. Alright, it is Wednesday. And Mamma Mia indeed. Let's just take a quick look and see which Raiders have all dropped in. While I turn around and make sure this thing keeps working. Alright, so let's back it up. We had a drop raid in from Tom. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I recognize that you stuck around and did not have to. So, you did miss the first round of ads, which is good for you.
Howdy!
It was just a joke, so Yellow's message
Howdy.
to me... Yeah.
Howdy!
Let's see what we got. So good morning, Tom. Good morning, Yellow. Welcome on in, Raiders.
Hello.
Hey, Zerk. Good to see you. And,
Oh, hello there!
yeah. Good morning, Gary. Oh, good to see you as well. I'm just making sure I haven't missed anybody in with everything else.
Hello.
Vanilla Tweaks. Ooh. Vanilla Tweaks packs. Okay. I've been using those as far as I could know. Remember. Hey, Minx. Good to see you too. Just skimming through everything else. We updated on the next restart. So we have half an hour to play with it. Okay. Yellow always brings a smile. Well, most of the time, yes. Actually, he does. He does. Actually, I wonder. I haven't tested this in a while. Let's see if newer thing. Oh, let's long way. Go. See if this still works.
We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. We all live in a... I'm perfect. I'm an expert drawer.
Well, the sound is a bit better, but I still need to clip the shape a bit more. Alright. I have duplicating sound as usual, because I got running in around doing things today and completely forgot to set that part. Done. Back. There, now I've got one sound. That's good. That's still your command because you've never updated it here. If you want something different, let me know what you'd like. Maybe think about it last night. I'm going to try doing... Spotify is gibbled, and I'm not quite sure why. I'm going to try shutting down some of the filters it's got and see if that will affect things. We don't need that. We don't need this one. Okay, I'm going to shut down that one and see what happens. Really? Okay, that's interesting. I just had a limiter filter that was the first thing, which shouldn't have been the first thing, but it's really the only thing that it actually touches. And that's what's causing part of the problem. Huh, okay, well, we'll see if that solves things longer, but manually shut the volume down for more. Okay, so let's see if that works. Alright, so today's plan, hopefully, what's this doing? Wow. Okay, and I need to shut down my monitor just a little bit more. Spotify, shush. I quite like this song, but it's just that it's a little bit loud when I'm yakking. For me. So I was checking to see if we actually had this thing working, but apparently it's barely scraping through at the moment. and it's going to get worse as we go out of sight. That's okay, I guess. So for now, let's shut this off. Let's take what we can. There. Okay, let me get it back. It still functions. It's just that when I'm not around, this farm is horrible. Horrible. Okay, actually, I guess first things first, to go figure out what I did with my shears. I've got an image in my head for, Blackstone? Not that. I've got an image in my head for what's-his-face out front. And it may not work, but I'm going to tear it all apart and see if I can get that image to work better than what I had before. So we're going to try again on Jeremy and see what we can get. So wait, just in case. And I'm going to take out the tail, actually. I don't want to do that right now. We'll get ourselves some more brown because we're going to need it. We told I should probably have built the bottom section of these with shulker loaders instead of actual chests. Kind of wish we had like a side hopper. No, I could take out the bottom chest, put it on hopper, like put the shulker instead. But I'd like to have a side hopper. But, oh well, you know, life's like that. That's white, gray, brown. Just take as much as we can hold, then we'll let it sort itself out. It makes my happy little sort system, where I had a lot of stuff in. Okay, just press a button and it all sorts, but that'll come. That'll come. Just not quite ready yet. Okay. Oh. Dreaming Noir. Huh. Oddly, I like that one. Interesting. Okay. So I'm listening to, I believe, the Staff Picks playlist from Epidemic Sound today. Because, of course, they're supposed to update it every Friday. Sometimes the updates are pretty minimal, and other days they're pretty significant. Before we get rolling, though, I think I should probably prepare a few things. We'll see if we can get some work out of that and get better food. Okay. Lunchbox. Oh, it's lighting. Lunch is green now. It used to be yellow like the carrots, but it's not now. Woo! I might just shut up and chill for a minute. I like this tune. Okay. Go. I'm hoping it's actually ducking the correct microphones. Let me just double check that. Yeah, okay, good. I thought it'd be close. Back to you. Yay! Of course your command's still in effect, Yellow, until you tell me otherwise. Alright, so I'm going to run down here and go to the spider farm. But yesterday's little side project, nothing happened in terms of actually having anything exciting to happen. But I cut out some of the walls a little bit. I made a straighter shot to the
We all live
spider
in
farm.
a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. We all live in a... I'm perfect. I'm an expert drawer.
I just gotta see what that comes out on. I'm curious now. When it plays on... Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why I heard that. That's a different source. Okay. Good to know. I wanted to hear it, but I just wanted to have control over the volume for me. this out of the way because I don't need it. Oh, come on. I don't know what I did differently today. A little bit disturbed because I'm following. You can see that I just went down a long hallway, up the stairs, and we're here. It's great. And we had a couple more spider heads. These, I'm still getting XP stuck. Whether I put a trapdoor on top or not, it still gets stuck. So, I moved a trapdoor up here, because the spiders can't really do or see or whatever, anything. We might need this topped up, so let's just clobber this guy. That one. Sometimes because they get stuck, I wanted another option to be able to try and pick up the XP. There we go. Go down there. Now let's see if we can get anything in decent short time. Otherwise, we're just going to roll. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, with the yellow one, I have to remember. Nope, not that one. Different sticky. Nope, it's over here. So what I want to do is just try and trim those top and bottom bars off. I can crop it, but the thing is, the way that particular source works, it's whatever viewer command is fitting in there at the time is the size of the piece. So simply adjusting it to fit yellows doesn't work. Okay, it's more effective than I thought, except that it's going to be a bit for this one. I don't have to jump up on the thing. I used to have this part as a trapdoor so I could just go forward, but it seems that doing the jump up means that fewer pieces of XP get stuck in the hoppers, and the rare time they do, I can go way up to the other end and get them to follow me and then pick them up. And also this means that I can't get close enough for them to touch me without knowing that I'm doing it. How close are we on this? Little. It might be here a bit if I take too long. Let's run up here and see what's going on. Come on, guys. Drop. Drop. Oh, night. Well, that would do it. That would do it. Because night seems to be janky with the mob cap, of course. So they're almost far enough down the tube to not let this thing get a whole bunch more. I think I've had 16 in there at the most. And I forgot to take the meds. I've got them with me, I just haven't done that, so I'm just going to scarf those. There we go. Okay. Because it looks like I need to make the tube longer, but I might be able to get away with it. If I can make it a little bit longer, back it up a couple more blocks, that actually might help. Standing back here, AFK wouldn't help, but standing up there when these are the fires would work fine. I like. Excuse me. You know what? I'm gonna be here all day if I do that, so dispatch this guy as soon as I've got a lull. I'm gonna switch over, light things up, and get out of here. Come on, guys. Oh, so much for a lull. Okay. float faster. I might have to change this into ice underneath. Not on camera, that's a tweak we can do off camera. Getting in and out faster is certainly worth it. Yeah, didn't want to have to show that, but okay, fine. You stay stuck there? XP, usually, there we go. You go here. Nice. Open this one up. Yep. Problem solved. Alright, how far did we get? That's not bad. Not great. It's not bad. And then they can just do their thing and click there. Actually, better not do that. Yeah, better not do that. Leave it. Did I remember to close the door? Yes, I did. Okay. So that's it. Oh. Lovely little gems do we get left behind? That's not bad. Okay. Just checking to see if we had a head. I haven't yet got myself flying through here. But, yeah. So the other thing I've done with that is I've marked out, went straight across, and discovered there's nothing in the way, so I've marked out a whole bunch of future mine shafts. Get out of here.
Oh, hey lol boy lol, thanks for
I
hitting
miss
that follow button.
the speed that I have upstairs. When we're down here, it just feels so slow. I even took the time to go through the middle and make a north-south shaft that runs through the middle of all those rows, so that when I'm mining, I can be doing just a half to get out of there. Still haven't cleaned out the second geode. I found another one partway down. Okay, now we've got the beacon. All right. Excuse me. I don't have the bed, so I have to figure out where the bed went to. Do I have it on the south side? No. Where did I put the bed? It feels weird to be able to look out and see where the ravine was. I didn't realize it was quite literally on the corner of the building. When there's trees in here, it feels like it's a ways away. But yeah, that was really close. So where did I put the bed? Hey, grass. You can plant yourself wherever you like. Hello, cow. Oh, now, crazy cow. I don't know where I put my bed. Ah, there we go. Found you. Now, there's a lot of weird extra points you're going to see. I can shut them off for now. But I just made a bunch of little marker points for ballparking this beetle's size off the side here a little bit more, sort of north-south centered roughly on the mansion. And then with a one chunk, I guess, gap between the mansion and the edge of the painting. So we end up with like John's elbow or, Paul's elbow kind of thing sticking out. That there's still going to be a border gap, which takes us out here. And this is just like a rough from the stairs halfway. But I have extra points that I don't need. Let's turn them off for now. That one. That one. Because they're just little markers, I just didn't bother with the edges. First things first, let's go and put the bed down and then get rid of what we've done so far, or what I've done so far on the Nowhere Man. I don't like it. Gotta come out. Actually, idea. For temporary purposes, why don't I put a beacon in the middle? And, oops, wrong one.
Hello?
And then that will make everything a little bit faster. Still haven't got my green beacon base yet. Need to work on that, but it wasn't high priority. Sorry I missed your chat. I apologize for that. More than 5 minutes ago. I'm afraid I'm not interested. Thanks a million for dropping by, but no thank you. Come on. Okay. So what, I did have a thing there where I just made a mistake and left a feature on. There we go. When the app is not considered the active app, it goes to sleep, and I don't want that. Alright, I wanted beacons, right? Yes. So we need to make sure it's big enough. Oh, I can't put it in there. Let's, how wide we're going to be, so maybe throw it on the edge here. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm hoping that'll work. Should. 7. I know it needs to be a full square, but 5, 3, and the beacon itself. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. Oh. Really? Someone forget that. Question of the day. No, being immortal means watching everyone around you grow old and die over and over again. Bit of a grim first chat. No, that's fine. Welcome on in, Bob. Welcome, welcome. Not grim at all. I mean, hey, it's the month of grim, so we can handle it. I agree with you. Immortality would be awful. I mean, you know, it doesn't say we can't alter the question. I mean, in the real game, you couldn't. Well, this is question of the day, I guess, not geek out. But I agree with you. I would not want to see people I care about, or even people I didn't care about, grow old and die. If if I had control of my immortality, so in other words, could give it up when I'm ready, that might be a different question. It isn't the original question they wrote, so I'm aware of that. But if I could give it up when I'm ready, then that would be fine, because then I could stick around to see things I'm fairly certain I wouldn't otherwise get to see, and then when I'm done, you know, then I give it up. But you're right, though, there is definitely pros and cons to it, because if, you know, once people you care about have gone, if you're immortal, you've got far more time to be grieving, which is rough. I would not want that at all. It is a grim question. It probably shouldn't be in there because it's so grim. But hey, sometimes that's how you get to know people. Excuse me. Let's start with... Never remember what's more useful around here. I'm hoping I really don't know. Throw in a jump boost. Actually, I guess this one would have been better. To start with, we're going to use a bunch of iron probably to be paying for this and making decisions with it. But I'm thinking during the teardown phase, I think it's just the mining. But I'm not entirely sure. Mining rather specifically. So I don't think it's going to help us here, but hey, I can try. Right? It does seem to help a bit. And I forgot to shut down the chat in the corner, but that's fine. Sometimes we have something that people want to see, and the interest, we get conversation out of it, so go with it. So while in some respects the seated pose could be easier, I was getting a little annoyed with myself for not getting the sizing of the limbs right. It was just bugging me. And the character was sort of a squashed, hunched over type of shape, which I originally thought was going to be easier. My skills, not so much. So what I'm going to try is do a standing pose, and we'll see what we can do with that. It might actually allow us to do more circular shapes, rather than worrying about squashed shapes. Oh, don't know. I may regret that decision, but I won't know until I try. Well, for Macintosh OS, we've been around the block so many times we forgot to give this thing a name. I mean, if you live long enough, we talked the other day about extinctions of foods that don't exist anymore. Bananas was our example back then. And what if Macintosh apples ceased to exist in that sort of vein? And so a Mac was nothing but a computer to anybody. I keep seeing Lava King in the corner in the chat, and it reminds me that I keep seeing him in Discord chat live, and it has occurred to me on many occasions, like, just stream. Why limit yourself to just Discord? Stream. Oh. Either my output is janky, or you guys are getting janky game audio again. Yeah. No idea. Proof that user error still exists. I mean, obviously, I do that a lot, but yesterday I was starting to wonder what on earth I had done to my computer because it was refusing to acknowledge I pressed the Windows key. Some other keys seemed to be working, but that one just did not. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And it took me about, I kid you not, 15 minutes to figure out, oh, actually, the keyboard itself wasn't what I was hitting when I thought things were responding. I had been using the mouse, so it made things look like they were. And what I had accidentally done on the keyboard is bumped the lockout key, so nothing on the keyboard was responding. The lockout key is immediately next to the brightness key for the RGB lighting on the keyboard. And so when I go to shut my keyboard down for the day and decide I'm going to go off and do something else, then that I shut down the lighting on the keyboard. It's part of... I just don't like walking past my office late in the evening and having it all shiny rainbowy colors. I love the lighting. Don't get me wrong. I would even potentially put in more. But I just don't like leaving it lit. Even my Stream Decks go to sleep. And It's like after like 2 hours or something like that. But it just, so the lock key was a bit of a pain in the neck. I don't use it, and I kind of wish that it would stop. On the other hand, I haven't ever had a keyboard with a lockout key until my kids were already old enough that there's no reason to lock them out of things. And they don't have, they're not the kind of kids that mess around like that. They know they'd be in trouble. It's one of the perks. I mean, we're spoiled. I get it. Sometimes I'm out of touch with the world. Actually, frequently I'm out of touch with the world. Not as bad as my husband's boss being out of touch, but very out of touch. But what that means is that the kids have become a part. Well, they were a part of the electronics rotation. So for a long time, the electronics in our house, basically, myself and Fantastic Sherlock Fox both liked to game and stuff, but his needs at one point were not as intense. So the gaming laptop was me, and then we both had gaming desktops. I don't think the kids have ever had a desktop. They've had laptops attached to monitors, but not desktops. But for a long time it was, okay, well this will handle basic Minecraft, and it will handle, whatever, I can't remember what they were playing at the time, but some sort of basic game. So Mom gets a new laptop, but rather than buying the kids a laptop, they get the cast-off. Because the cast-off still functions, it just isn't good enough for what Mom wants to do anymore. And then it became, slowly, that they... First it started with the fact that they wanted to start playing modded Minecraft. And it couldn't handle a lot of that. We had oh shoot, what was it? Some sort of touchable laptop, Asus something or other. Anyway, little skinny touchscreen. Basically it was trying to be a MacBook Air. And we had one of those, it was great, but then they wanted to play, I think it was Glacial Awakening mod pack, after watching DC take it on. And then there was some other one he did that they wanted to play. And my son and daughter, their laptops just couldn't handle it. So I don't know who got what, but one of them got my husband's laptop and he got a new one. He went MacBook at the time. For gaming, we have a PC one for him now, but so they got those. And when he went MacBook, his laptop that could handle some BattleTech games and stuff went to my son, so that's something he uses. But that's because of that, having the opportunity to have them in the line. They haven't had super high-end computers, but because they've had their own computers, they generally, for the most part, have no reason to touch ours. My MacBook, or sorry, my laptop, I have a laptop still, the one that I gave up last. Didn't actually end up going to the kids. It became my backup just in case anything with my stream setup went really badly south, such that I needed an alternate setup, or if the computer itself had an issue, so that I wouldn't have to miss streams. That was the idea. At the moment, it's not set up to work. I could make it do so, but it would definitely have to skip a day of streaming. But anyway, that laptop is still getting a lot of use because then I can go game with the kids on the couch. It plays most things, provided I have enough RAM in it. And that's fine, like most of the stuff I want to play. But for some reason we cannot fathom at the moment, just one of those deeper investigation projects. My daughter's laptop will not connect to one of the, I don't know, Xbox approved server setups you can purchase for having a private Astroneer server. We haven't got the clue why it won't do that, but because it won't, then she is using mine, and then I'm down here using my desktop, which feels weird because it's kind of like I'm streaming with my kids. I mean, we're using Meets for conversation, like Google Meet, but it's pretty much the same setup. I mean, I don't have the mute button attached, which is a bit of a pain sometimes. Alright, so we're back to ground zero. I guess I should grab my other, what do you call them? These things. Scaffolding, yes. I'm going to skip this one. Just not in the mood for myself. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah. It felt like ultra classic country, which is fine. We're in a city that our major festival of the year is called the Calgary Stampede. And that Calgary Stampede is very... It's one of those ones where people pretend to be Western when they're not, you know? That kind of thing. And can really annoy other people because it's so fake. In any case... Ooh. That's... You guys getting... You're getting chocolate sound again. Do I have anything on there? I've got nothing on there. Maybe it's my audio monitor? Okay, let me... do something a little bit here. Nope, that's not doing it. Yeah, I have nothing on here. There's no filters at all. What am I using? Find out what I've accidentally repurposed cable A for, because I'm just going to point that at the audio, and we'll see what we get. See if that's any better. So it's going to get super loud for a moment. Audio. A. E for audio. Right, okay. Oh, shoot. Before I add that, I should probably shut this one down. Otherwise, you guys are going to be hearing a lot of nonsense really loud all of a sudden, and that's no good. Put that at cable A. See what that does. Nothing at the moment. Because I kind of have to tell my Spotify to actually be cable A. That could be a problem. Volume mixer. Don't know why it happens. You know, some days. Try that. Yeah, the only thing I have to put on here is a monitor. Oh, loud. Let's pull it down just a bit. Shh. There's no limiter on here either at the moment, so try and copy the other ones. Yeah. Filters. So we're just going to try and duplicate this and see if, rather than having the app pick it up, if we've got the, rather than having OBS try to read it from the app, if we do it ourselves, straight through a cable, maybe that might work, or a fake cable, anyways. Should be ducking all the right things now, so hopefully that will help. And I have a theory about what might be causing it to be choppy. I'm going to go backwards on this just one moment. This one. Backwards one shake. See if another piece it was ducking, and I'm realizing this might be part of the problem. see if trying to tell it to duck game audio is part of the problem. Because if it's getting tricked by ambient noises, that's going to be an issue. Alright. Extra things I meant to put away. I got halfway through looking in a box, and then I squirreled. Gonna be one of those days. Huh. Let's hope I don't have to use that much. Interesting. You would think, with Unbreaking 3 on here, that it wouldn't do that. Okay, well. Here's you stink. Let's put the pink away for now. I could pull brown instead, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. Not over there. All for organization, right? Just a mental thing. Okay. Hope we don't need the shears. And the other piece I'm going to need today is my circles thing, because we're going to start from the bottom. What my plan is, in my head, is to try and do a version of the thing. Well, working on well on that one. A version of Jeremy standing, kind of like on tiptoe, somewhat on point, I guess you could say. And see if that's gonna work. Ooh, hey. Somehow, working. It wasn't working yesterday, and it's working now. Weird. They've got weird little barriers where the light's just, okay, well, it's not what I want. So, boring cross mode. This one, done. I want settings, do not auto on done, off. Okay, so if I hit this, yeah, it's got weird, janky order stuff. I don't know what it's doing. Huh. It should be showing. Oh well, whatever. Turn it off, that's fine. Alt to 2. Okay, let's leave it at 2. Oh, it was... Oh, okay, that must be a chunk border. Yeah, that's it. It's a chunk border. Okay. Three then. Done. Done. Now if I do this... Okay. I get it now. Alrighty. So what I'm going to try and do is see if we can balance Jeremy on his toe. Right? And I open this thing and I didn't actually remember to go open up the circle thing. Circles, where are you? Helps. Here we go. Helps folder. And I was using this one. Close extra windows because I don't need them. Okay, so we're going to see if this is going to help us at all. And once again, I'm just realizing my picture is evens, and the space where, and the space I'm working is odds. That's going to be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. But I'm just gonna see if I had an odds one. Paths and roads. Maybe not. Yeah, nobody knows what to do with it until you get to 7. Okay, well, we'll just take it then. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but I probably should have done this on evens. Now that we're here, evens plus the border piece, or the quad divider. What? Okay. Excuse me. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm probably going to try to make it solid on the inside as much as I can, just because then it gives me something to stick to, and it feels like we have a volumetric thing going on. It also helps me predict where the mobs are going to be. And next row to, actually, let's leave this one. I'm going to have such a problem with these shears because they're going to be pretty broke pretty fast. So I might have to get myself a second set. Well, that's going to be interesting. Trying to get up. I have a lot of up and down on this one. So what I'm going to try and work with here, more or less, is going to be a bit of an ice cream cone-esque shape. And we'll see if we can make something out of that. A lot of checks for height. This is going to be interesting because I don't have a free cam at the moment. So we're back to good old up and down repeatedly. Let's see how things are looking. It's actually not bad. That's just the tip. So the dude becomes a little bigger this way. Yeah. I don't know if what I have in my head is going to work or not. Oops, that changed the direction. That's not what I want. I want the other. Yes, that shape at the other side. Coming at it from this side, and I kind of not this one. One, two, three things, more or less. To narrow foot. Okay, up. Taller. Let's do another layer before I start goofing around here. Okay. 2, 3. Three and 5. Okay, so this one. Right up here. and see if 2 layers like that is too much. I have a busy sheep inside, so I'm not concerned about running out of. Okay, let's try 7. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oops. You know, weirdly, I don't like the foot, but weirdly the rest of it's actually slowly coming together. Maybe this one could use one here. Yeah, that looks better. And then we'll do the same up next layer. Far less is done, and I'm far happier with it. So that sounds really dumb, but hey. Sometimes you just go with it, right? Ad hoc, ad loc, and quid pro quo. So little time, so much to know. All right. Maybe one more, then we'll start stretching out the main Jeremy. But because that's his central balance point, then we're still dealing with the shape. But I'm gonna have to make a little marker for myself so I know where the leg goes out the other way. So we can match this one sticking out backwards. Another one high, I believe. Which means we need to go here. What's that? Center. Probably about... Oh, can't do that. Shoot. Okay, fine. That's the back. I don't want that. Let's do it on the front. Doing it solid actually feels better too, in terms of not trying to second guess myself on the circles. When they're filled in, then I can see the right shape, but it's more of a sculpting thing as opposed to a, what do you call it? A sculpting thing as opposed to trying to get the shape, the circles correct. Okay, so that was that one. Duh, I'm wearing wings. That works so much better. Yeah. Ads on their way, just so you guys know. And that ad starting in the 2 minutes thing is in the wrong spot, but it'll do. I don't know what's different, but somehow Yellow's resub actually tripped the resub thing. And it works now. Odd, I haven't touched a thing, and it was broken for so long. Okay, so that one's good. I went for a diameter of, what, 7, I think? Up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 off here. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So let's try that and see what it looks like. Actually, I don't like it there. Shoot, I don't like it there. Fine. Good motion, please. Definitely going to need another pair of shears. So I have to remember, break down a 7, my corner here. I won't know what it's for later, but that's alright. The reason I don't like that there is because I want to make the body a little wider before I stick the other leg. So maybe, let's see if we can go 9 and 11 before we stick the 7 on there. Nine. Across.
Ads are starting. Dylan will continue the conversation after the ads are over.
4,
Thank you for supporting the stream.
5. I did that wrong. That's not where I want to put it. What to do with the holes? Filler. So we've got that's 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. Stick out 5 on this one. 5. And then 2 on the corners. Nope, 1 on the corner. Okay. Need to go like this. 5 across there. And then 1 on the corner. 3, 4, 5. 1 on the corner. 3, 5. 1 on the corner. So this has to go 5. Okay, and middle. Then I'm going to decide if I want 1 level high or if I want 2 levels high. Because the guy's got to be teardrop shaped at some point. Global. Yep, that's what I want. Gosh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 1 level high on that one because then he's got more of a body shape. What I'm gonna need to do. Can I reach? Oh, okay, those are gonna have to come up. the wrong spot anyways. We're almost at the point where I'm just gonna have to start flying in each time. Because these are gonna keep moving. Time to burn rockets. See if I can actually land on that. I should be able to, but it might come in a little too hot. It means a lot of circling. Okay, 11. We'll probably do this with the odds one I've got. Excuse me. Nine. Wait, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Ah, I've got an idea. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. That'll work. Five and 2, okay. 3, 4, 5. We'll do the same like this other one, but with 2 corners filled in. Okay. 3. That corner. This corner. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So we're actually making some progress. Wow. Don't try to retype the stream title with caps lock on. That title fits for like everything I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. That one. This one. Go. We will get to the fluffy tail, but that's going to be above his legs, so I don't have to worry about it too much. 1, 2, 4, 5. 4, 5. This one. Really, it's... yeah. Doing the math is a little different. There we go. And this one just needs... this. Alright. Let's go 13 and then we'll start taking a look at the shape again. see, so it's 12 with one in the center. So we need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 6. 6. 6. Oh, sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay, now 6. 5 wide. 2 on the corners. Okay. This way. 5. 2 on the corners. That way. Fill this in. One. 2 corners. Okay, great. So used to not having wings when I do this, that to actually have them, to be able to fly to the bed and stuff, feels weird. Kind of nice, but I'm used to like jumping down, hoping I didn't kill myself, and then run. So I'm aware this is the same Halloween riddle we had yesterday. For some of you, the answer may be obvious. Others, not quite so much. But if you guys are interested, then I will put up a new one on tomorrow, or a series of them. We'll see how we do. But this one my son's school used. And he got it right off the bat, and he was sort of going, it's obvious. How come so many in my class couldn't get it? I had to remind him, first off, he's really good at riddles. He and I have that in common. And mysteries and all that kind of jazz. But also that the class he was doing his riddle in, five, 2 on the edges. This one, that one, this one, that one. Okay, what? I did it wrong. Anyways, but I had to remind him the class he was doing it in was one that had kids from all sections of the school. And he's in a gifted program, so sometimes he thinks just a little ahead of some of the other kids, and it's just the way it goes. 6, 5. This one has to go out here. For 2. Fill in. 1, 2. There, that's better. Yeah, that looks better. 3, 5. This is the one that matches. 2, 2. And so anyways, but it was kind of a fun one. There are a lot of different solutions to the puzzle that would work. The tip-off was that it was a Halloween theme. So by being a Halloween theme, it made it a little bit easier for them to figure out. And that's my big hint to you guys, is that it's a Halloween theme. Now I figured out 2 different solutions, but they're related, so that's fine. Works. Gotta get fire. This becoming what I want. I mean, the scale compared to the Beatles is rapidly shifting, but I think that's fine. Think of this. This is not quite right. It's working, but it's a little... Okay, I think this is the level I can start sticking out the back leg on. said he's got to get a little bit thicker around the middle. Like horizontally thicker. Maybe. One level down, I think I should have jumped out by 2 rather than by 1. So in other words, the width we have now, I think I should have done, well, I was going to say 1 step earlier, but I don't have stairs to fill it in, to make it round. Looks like very nondescript nothing at the moment. I uploaded the VOD to YouTube for archive purposes, and of course, because like when I had showed you guys who Jeremy was recently, of course YouTube doesn't like it. Surprise, surprise. So they clipped out that bit, which is really kind of funny to watch the video without that bit in there. It just jumps funny. It's like a bad jump cut. Sometimes you can't help it. Okay. I'm trying to decide, do I want to go out wider here? I don't have the stairs, right? Like, because if I had stairs in the middle, I could do it. I'm gonna have to go out wider at some point. Yeah, this one, okay. So this one's got to come out one more level, width-wise, before the one we're on.
Greetings.
So as in the one layer underneath needs to be wider. So I need to do all of this layer just down by 1, which is kind of annoying. Tear it out and put it back, but that's fine. It'll be easier. We're next creating an 8-track. Interesting thought. Why am I fading? Let's try this. That's being dumb. That's okay. So I certainly am going to need another what do you call it? Another pair of shears at this rate. Even if I get these ones repaired up, gonna need another pair. So that's gotta come out here. Basically, I have to repeat this down below, but it feels really strange to do. Yeah. This one's got to come out. I put in 2 of them. That. It doesn't feel right. Because it's not. And I screwed it up. Let's just chop this layer off. Whoa, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 6, 7 for the next one up, which means it's gotta be here. There. It is right, okay. And because it's here. That one. This one. Oops, that one. Four. 1, 2, 4. And I've got to go pick up the stuff underneath, I guess. 1. That way for 2. That's this one. Can I see this one? Yep. Okay, there we go. 2. Duplicate that one. It is working slowly, sort of. 1, 2, 4. Got classical music now. Okay, sure. Kind of oddly ironic given how weird the soundtrack was for the Beatles submarine movie. Because Pepperland was all happy enjoying their tea parties and such. Okay, so I got through that. Now that from underneath that looks better. Let's see if I can get all these pieces picked up. Not about wastage, or having despawns per se. It's just that if I don't have to, why would I? I'm gonna move this bed. And these other boxes, because I've got the beacon now. Might as well just build off the beacon. On that side. What a weird transition. Although I'll also give him credit for weirdness in the title of the song. This one's called Goat. Make of that what you will. Didn't quite finish that original side, but yeah, I think that's a little better. Bulkier. Went out by 2. And I've got a hole in them in one spot, but I can probably change that top one. Basically just jumping out by a range in the center here. I kind of wish, you know, if I was to do... I wish I could just put these here and it was like the first one would float. I mean, that would be sensible, but no. Nope. Temporary, right? Fine. Really? I did that, it worked, but I can't jump onto it. Right in from the corner. I can probably reach that from the top. Oh, nope. There's a hole. Right about here, I think? Nope. There. Found it. It's called Mountain Shadows by a group called Wanderers Trove. My first impression is that it reminds me a lot of the soundtrack from Oh Brother Where Art Thou. That went wider. Now, do I want wider still? can just do the rather than the 2 rows high, I can do the 1. The top one can come out 1 more, basically. I just needed that jump in the middle. And I'm trying to decide if this next one can come up 2 and then round back inwards. Probably. I also have to put arms on here at some point. And I don't want Jeremy to be too much bigger than the record. The magic number was 7, so I need to start building that on as well. Magic number for the back end. So this top one can come out 1 more. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this one can come out 1 more. 4, 5, 6, 7. Another 5. 2, the weird janky corner. 2. Okay, so this is another 5.
Hello.
5. 5 with a weird janky corner, so it's 5, 2, and corner. Then 2. Doesn't feel right. Yeah, that's not feeling right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I jumped a corner. 2. 2, 1, 2. That's explaining it. Okay, so this one's wrong. 2, 1. And this one's wrong. 2, 1, 2. This should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. Can we count? 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2. Okay, it works. It just looked weird. Oops. Million checks. See what I think. Yes, although I screwed up the bottom somehow. Yeah, this. Five. Oh, made the same corner mistake on everything. Interesting. From that top, off by 1. And then this one, this side is messed up somehow. That's too wide here in this corner. Too many, I mean. And then yeah, let's try it. See if I can figure this out one more time. I'm not unhappy enough to tear the whole thing down. I just want to fix that corner. It's the side I'm looking at. So if the side I'm looking at is going to be a mess. Okay, so I have this one in from the corner by 1. Probably that one. Yep. This. And then we had 2, 1, 2. And I did that incorrectly. I think this one should be down. double check that side. Should look the same as this one. Okay, so this hangs over by 2. This is wrong. 2, 1, 2. Now I have to check this and mirror it. It hangs over by 2. Okay. Going this way. That one and that one should be gone. Alright, so if I did that right, then everything should look right. Right. Maybe. Correct? Geek out. Name 2 DC Comics dimensions. Oh. And we're talking DC, not Marvel. No idea. We may have to roll that one. We'll see. We've got 20 minutes left, for those of you that are curious. But I think we might be better off to start with the leg. You can always build up the body around it. Now, my only question to myself is, do I want one more out horizontally, or do I want to start going vertical? I like that jump, the double that I had underneath, so I should duplicate this one. So in other words, I need to go out one more all the way around on the platter I've got on the top. It makes them more rotund. Then one angle, because in one larger. Okay. So we want one more here, make it wider, and then one more up. Great. I think I can do 2 rows that way. 2 layers. Got 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So I need 8. 1, 2, 3. Can't count now. The picture I'm looking at is alternating red and yellow, and I'm still not counting it correctly. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. It's 5 to the janky corner. Okay. So if I did this right, got this one, that should be 5. Do it on the back this time. 5, 2, and then an L-shaped corner, and then 2 more. That should be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shaped corner. 2. 5. Corner 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. L-shaped corner. I'm fighting to get this level done before I jump down. Okay, and that's where I started. Okay. It's like a spaceship or a tornado, right? We got ourselves a tornado. Yeah, and then I'm gonna do one 45 angle, so one more angle out, and then up. But on the on the 7, let's see if we can. I'm going to decide if I want to do. Yeah, I should probably start the 7 off this side, or it's going to look really weird. Or off this level. So, how high did that go? 3, 5, 7, 9. 5, 7, 9. Okay, it's 9 off this one, so this bit would be 9, and then I gotta jump down to 7. Sounds weird, but it makes sense to me in a weird way. Basically saying this lip hanging over is basically this 9 here. That lip there. That's 9 wide, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 9. I'm going with 9. Okay, so this is going to be interesting to try and build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. An angle. Okay. Angle. 3, 4, 5. Okay. This again. Wrong one. One, two, three. Okay, so this one's wrong. Oh no, it is right. Dang it. I'm checking the angle from the bottom. This one goes here. Yeah. More. This one's gotta come out. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, 3, 5. Then I've got to fill that in because, well, sort of. Like get up top. Give it an angle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I reach? No. There. That one. I'm gonna have to go down smaller. Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 5 and then 1. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1. Each side. 1. Top of that one. Go. Top of that one. How do you do this twice? 1. angle, part of a 5, angle, 5, I can reach. I don't know why I'm crouching. I really should cough up some cash and buy some speedy pants. That would be sensible. I don't know why the game keeps thinking at some point like that I'm trying to munch things. Oh. Repeat this again. I made that one 2 blocks deep, I believe. Solid legs, so that's fine. And I know I've got accents on these, so where it doubles up, I'm going to put an extra one. I'm just not worrying about that at the moment. Okay. And then I needed 3. This feels really weird going in reverse. Let me just double check this from the bottom. Peek out. 2 films in which a snowman or snow monster appears. 2 of them. Snowman or snow monster. I can think of 3. Actually, I may not have the correct title for one of them, so that's fine. We have 9 up there, which is just 1 level deep. Then we've got 2 for the 7, 2 for the 5, 2 for the 3. Ow. 2, 7, 5, 3. Then I need to figure out something to do for the foot. 9. To the 7. What was it? 2, 2, 2, and 1. Okay, get back up there. We've got something starting to appear that I'm actually possibly happy with, so it's an improvement. Okay. Olaf counts as a snowman. I actually hadn't even thought about that one. I mean, I guess there's a snow monster in the same movie, in Frozen. The 7 is sticking out, right? 7. But then the 5 has 3, I guess? Okay. 9. 7. Needs to have another one underneath. Get this out. Reach. I ruined it. Oh well. Yeah, I ruined it. Okay. Yeah, right under my feet is where I want an extra one. 7, and 5 next. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's not exactly small. Nothing I do is small. Although I guess if I wanted to complain about it, the fact that these things are, you know, a meter by a meter or yard by yard, depending on your point of view. Yeah, that was the extra one. Okay, 9, 7. 5 comes in here. Should be 3 across. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. How did I blow that? Can't seem to do the math today. Should be 5, which is 3, 3. Oh, it's just the 3s. Right, because I just did 1. Duh. It's not working. How could I not get this right? The other thing I can look at is how tall is this? That's another way of doing it. Nine, but 7. 1 on the corner. Okay, so 1 on the corner. Yes. Oh. What did I do different? Did I do 11? Uh-oh, now I need to count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 5 and 1. Oh. Yeah. So I went too big, I think. Why is this looking different? Yeah, I went too big. That's the problem. So I screwed up the first layer of that. Let's see how tall this is. So we've got 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9 to the center one. Okay, so I should be able to handle that. Which makes sense. Square leg, sort of 9 by 9. More or less. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be the center point. There. Should be walking on the center. I did 11 by mistake. That's part of why we got a problem here. So this should have been a 9. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1 is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is wrong. That should be right. And this is wrong. All of that. Means all of this. Yeah, I'm just going to do this bit from scratch because it's a little easier for me to think if I do it correctly the first time. Now, because it's the start of the leg, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put scaffolding here to help mark that. One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be the center of his toe. So from here to the end should match the length of the scaffolding that's inside the leg. Two, 3, 4, 5. This is wrong. That should be 3. 5. That's wrong. This one's right. That would be wrong. That's part of 5, so all of this is wrong. That. Perfect. Well, sort of. I'm definitely going to need another pair of shears. I will take time to do that, for sure. So, if that's wrong... This one... This one is supposed to be 3 and 3. This is 3, so it should be... This is incorrect. Yeah. That's incorrect. This is incorrect. And that's fine, because that's going to be edge. Will be 3 across. Come on, be in here. Yeah, it's filling a hole. Okay. Built Pop Culture Party Miscellaneous. Name 4 people who have appeared on Currency. Americans. I know that doesn't help, but yeah, Americans. There we go. So, this one, that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's wrong. That one's wrong. Whole row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, that one, that one. That should be out. 2, 3, 4, 5. The next row should be 3. 7. This. I think I figured out what I'm doing here. Maybe. Not bad at this. Five, 3. Another one here. Oops. 1. On the other side of that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oops, wrong way. Well, we're gonna need that one eventually. But not yet. Doing it from the inside is more confusing. In reverse. Maybe I should do it from the outside and work my way in. Then if I had the leg length wrong, I'm a little bit in trouble. I said 9, didn't I? Lengthwise. Count that again and then see if I can actually do it from the outside or from like the quote-unquote tip inwards again, because obviously counting outwards is not working. So just double checking. So we've got 1 there. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 will be down to here, then we throw a foot on the end. Try that. Maybe I can math that. That's the 1. I'm aware I'm going to need to figure out how to get the one underneath, but I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. 2, 4, and then 9. That's my 3 by 3. I need this again with 3 on the outside. Whoop. And I should be able to see from here. Got a bottom part of the flight. Oh, I can't. Great. Let's see from down here. Negatory. Maybe this way? Not quite. Okay, well. So we went 1 on the 4. 5. Yep. And we went 2 on that one. Okay. Perfect. Is it Thursday? What's Thursday? Right. My brain was thinking 2 hours. We got 3. Aha. Well, at least we're making progress. Right, we don't have to do this all for 3 hours. We might have to make an ender run then in the middle. Thursday, I think. Somebody tell me it is? Wednesday? Oh, dang it. Okay, well, it's Wednesday. That's meaning we are done. So let's double check. No. Add? Go away. Huh. My ability to snooze it has disappeared. Whoops. My bad. Apologies, guys. You're going to get a bit of an ad. I'm sorry about that. We will definitely raid out afterwards. It gives me a chance to check the schedule. But, yeah. It's a day ending in Y. How's that? Okay, Wednesday. Oh, well. We could go longer. We don't have to. It's a Wednesday. There's a gap between me and Minx, unless Minx wants to start early. Or if there's any interesting people that are jumping in the hole and want to do that, that's fine too. I just keep my eye on them. We usually go on to Jade, and that's cool. We can do so. But, oops, where am I? Went too high. Right? Yes, I went too high. Need to go see what I'm doing. So this one is for 4, and this one goes. Oops. 2 runs of 3. And I'm getting a lot of noises. What do you mean, isn't in your schedule? Well, I guess thanks for the heads up. Still often do 3 on Thursdays, but we don't have to. Good. 1 on the 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Good to be.
Every time you look at me with those eyes, everything inside my head goes blank. I wanna tell you
That just feels weird.
Ads are starting. Delen will continue the conversation after the ads are over. Thank you for supporting the stream.
1, 1, 2, 3. Yes, that'll be 4, 5. Should have been 2 on the 5. So how did I? This one wrong?
I'm sorry if I'm coming off too strong. But maybe
Now I've got a collision. That's not good. What did I do incorrectly?
I'm scared of love, scared of love,
I'm trying to figure this point out. And do I go long or do I not go long? It's tough to decide. Okay, so if 9 is here, 7. This should be 5. Oh, yep. Okay, I got it. It is 5. It worked out. It's just I didn't realize it worked out. All right.
don't know what to do. And if I lost you, the love of
This is
life.
1, 2, 3, 4. There'll be 1 on the other side. 5. Okay, we can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up here.
The way I felt for you, there's no coming back. Girl, you got me in
1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we need 5. 1,
strong.
2,
Acting tough,
7 anyways. So we're okay.
wanna love, wanna trust. And with you,
Count.
I'm enough to try again and just pretend
There. Okay.
that maybe I found the one again. I want you for the
7.
rest of
This.
my days. 'Cause baby, I don't know what to do. If I lose you,
Yes. 5, 5. Okay. Finally. Maybe. Finally, maybe. 5, 5. We're on 7. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We get the leg done and then I'll get out of here. Just put it down. So the leg has 3 through the thing on the corner. Right up there. Thing on the corner. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's going to go wider, right? Yes. Here. One. 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, we got it. So I may not go all the way. Don't need to waste everybody's time on this one. There's the 7. we got the 7, and then it'll blend into the 9, which I'm not entirely sure how I missed. Oh, that's because this one's too far forward. Okay, so yeah, I made another boo-boo, and I will fix it, and whatever. Let's get ourselves out of here. We're making progress. Sort of. Sort of. 1 step forward, 3 steps back every time. 1, 2, 3. 3. So that's the 5. This is too soon. But I got it right. Okay. One, 2, 3. This comes out here. 1, 2, 3. There's our corner. Comes across. This is 1, 2, 3. That. Corner. There's that one more. Oh, we'll get out of here. I promise. Really, someday. Someday soon. There we go. And this is our 9. So this one for decorative, this one for decorative, this one for decorative, and we're done. Okay, and then this will be a foot, which for now I'm just going to make a 9, just because then we got a thing. Or something. Alright. Jankiest looking thing I've built in a while, but it works. So, as the sun goes down, we're gonna go with this. And, in my head. In my head. In my head. Okay, there we go. We have a thing. It kind of sort of shows. We built a thing. So, in any case, I just wanted to see what we've got going on. Got a shape. I could poke at this a little longer. I don't know if we really deserve to. We'll get more of this, the 9, and then I'll finish the leg, and then I'm going to stop there for you guys. And we will pick it up tomorrow. I know Yellow knows. Yellow should know. Although, I'm going to say the word, and it's the weirdest looking boob you've ever seen. There you go. In the meantime, I think I will pass you guys, or hand you guys over. We will probably... What's Zach doing? Ooh. Jade's doing, it says, on to another Lego build, beans for subs, but she's actually doing Truly Bedrock. So look at, she's building Lego in Truly Bedrock. If that makes sense. Copying a Lego set. Or we've got Zach the Dragon doing Dangerous Things in the Nether. With friends. So the with friends part suggests that we may not have as much chat conversation or whatever. Do you guys care? We've got Marble Jade or we've got Zach. I'm leaning towards Jade unless anybody has any objections. First thing I see in chat is where we go. Hey, that works. Okay, well, we're going to Jade then. Life is like that. Alright, so let's get that one going.
Mischief managed.
Huh. Mischief managed, I suppose? I muted my buttons for that by mistake. So, life? I didn't hear that. Okay, so, thank you very much, Yellow, for the resub. Thank you for fixing the resub thing. Thank you very much, Tom, for the raid. I very, very much appreciate it. I'm always spoiled when you choose to hang around. Thank you, Zerk, for being one of our moderators today, as well as Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Thank you so much. We've got our subs. Our sub-chatters included Yellow, Gary, and Bob Reen, and other conversation was held from Tom, Minx, Flying Bugler, Poodle Pirate, and we are off to see Maribel Jade. So, have yourselves an absolutely fantastic day. We'll do a longer run tomorrow, but we'll have a bit more shape to work on. And we'll take a break for the Ender at that point as well. In the meantime, have yourself a great afternoon. Say hi to Jade for me. And, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.
Transfer complete.